should look like this. You've got 3 stages in your table. Sometimes you've just got 1 state, sometimes you've got 2 states, then here you've got 3 states. What I want to go through now is starting to complete the table. So first of all, if you're at D, which is 1, 1 up here, which is where you start, the only option is to go to T. What is the value? 14. Yeah, that's it. It's the only thing there is to go there. And if you're going from E to T, from 1, 2, E to T, that is 2. The problem we are doing, we decided earlier, was a minimax problem. And because we are mini is the first bit of it, it is minimums that we are arrowing. So we're arrowing minimum still. If it's a minimax problem, you arrow the mini, you arrow the first bit there. If we look at 2, 1, which is up here, 2, 1 is going from A to D, which is 6. And then when we're at D, we've got to look up in a higher stage and find D over here. And we know from D, we've got 14. We're not adding those together. Oh. What do you think we're doing? Yeah, we are identifying the max of them. The max of the journey A to D and the max of what we had for D. So the max of 6 and 14 is 14. We're not trying to minimise across the whole thing. We're trying to minimise these maximums as we go through. So E, A to E is 10. And once we've got to E, we know our optimum value is 2. So we're then looking at the maximum of that 10 and that 2. And the maximum of 10 and 2 is 10. When we have finished that state, we now look to minimise. And what is the minimum of those 2? It's the 10. Okay? So we've minimised the maximums as we went through. So from 2, 2, which is here, going to D is 12. Going to E would be 6. And for D, we know the best thing for D in the state column is 14. So I'm maximising, looking at there, the maximum of 12 and 14. And after E, up here, E in the previous column is a 2. And the maximum of 6 and 2 is 6. But I'm looking at overall to minimise, so the minimal one will be that 6. Can you have a go to see if you can finish that off the rest of the table? And can you see if you can backtrack through to work out what the path was? And in a minute we'll look at the completed table and we'll look at backtracking together.
For